afternoon and thanks for joining us. I'm Judy Simpson. It's the first Thursday of the month, which means we're in the kitchen with Across the Fence. And today we're going to show you more than a dozen recipes made in slow cookers and crock pots. Before we meet our chefs, we want to mention some of our loyal viewers. At the top of this month's list is Mary Giordano from Waitsfield. Mary just celebrated her 99th birthday. Congratulations, Mary. We salute Caroline Lamb from Johnson, Alan Brenda Paquin from Newport, also from Newport, Sally Fraze. Our thanks to Candy Amston from Chester, Monique Degassi from West Stewartstown, New Hampshire, and from Lake Placid, Margot Rosser. Thanks to all our viewers, and be assured that all your cards and notes are read and they're much appreciated. Now today, along with the slow cooker recipes, you can also receive 2 winning recipes from the Champlain Valley Fair Culinary Contest. For the first time in memory, 2 youngsters took home the blue ribbons. Shelby Hawkins from Swanton on the left for her chocolate chip cookie dough cupcakes. The other winner was Jackie Pollard from Essex Junction for her carrot cupcakes. I think you'll enjoy their prize-winning recipes. This month, one of you lucky viewers will win the cookbook Casseroles. It has more than 2,000 recipes. I'll let you know how you can enter the free drawing at the end of today's show. We want to let you know that the winner of last month's free drawing for the Slow Cooker Cookbook is Patty McPherson from Lunenburg. Our congratulations to Patty. Now we're ready for today's recipes with our chefs Carolyn Peak from Williamstown and along with Deb Plumley and Lynn Jarvis, both from South Hero. We've got lots to cover, so Deb, the kitchen's yours.
Well, great. And I tell you, it is so nice to come home from work to have dinner ready to go. I have some recipes to share with you that are going to take you through your whole day. So let's start your day off right with a comforting sausage cheese bake. Layer torn bread, cook sausage and cheese in your slow cooker. Beat eggs together with milk, salt and pepper, and pour over all. Bake until set about 2 hours on high heat and serve right from the crock pot, or you can place it in a serving dish as I have. This would make a nice brunch dish or even a light supper served with a salad. You can substitute ham for the sausage, even make a vegetarian version with chopped broccoli and tomatoes in place of the meat. And I've got a little slice of it here that I'm just going to ease up. You can see how wonderful this looks. Now, this is, of course, the start of football season. And what a great thing to have for pre-game or even during the game is this cheesy bacon dip. And I've got it in my little mini crock pot here, and you can serve this with tortilla chips. It's super simple. It's simply melted cream cheese with some half and half, some shredded cheddar cheese, add a little bit of seasoning such as Worcestershire sauce and some Tabasco for some zip, and just before serving, add some diced chopped bacon. So this is a cheesy bacon dip, and it is so good. The recipe that will be in the pamphlet that you order does make a very generous amount. I have the recipe, and as you can see, it makes a lot of dip. So I hope you enjoy this. Now, with these cooler fall days, how comforting, but to come home to this tasty meatball stew. And this is so easy to do as well. Simply put diced potatoes, onions, carrots. You can add a few things of celery if you like, a few ribs. Put that in the bottom of your crock pot. Top with meatballs. You can use your own favorite recipe, or I saved some time and I used some ready-made ones that I had picked up at the store. Take V8 juice, add some herbs to that. Pour over the top of it and just let it cook. You could do low all day or high 4 to 5 hours. The potatoes pick up the wonderful flavor and they're nice and moist. The meatballs are very flavorful. If you find it has too much liquid, you can simply take the cover off and let any excess liquid evaporate. So this is a tasty meatball stew. Add some crusty bread and you have got a fabulous meal. Now, my last recipe comes from that cookbook that Patty won, and this is for apple date crisp. And I hope Patty and her family give this recipe a try, and there's many other tasty recipes as well. You simply take 6 of your favorite variety of apples, slice them fine, put them in the bottom of your crock pot, and add some sliced dates. Make a streusel with brown sugar, oats, good fresh butter, some nice seasonings such as nutmeg, ginger, and cinnamon. Press that on the top and bake for about 2 hours. And your kitchen will smell fabulous while this is baking. This is a wonderful, comforting dessert. Serve it warm, perhaps with your favorite ice cream as well. And this is the Apple Date Crisp. And now, Carolyn, I know you are simply the crock pot queen. And I'm sure the viewers are going to love to hear about all your different recipes that you have.
I did threaten that I was going to buy some more crock pots, and my husband says, yeah, you need more crock pots. That was a sarcastic response on his part.
Well, I'll let you get to it.
Okay. Well, I'm going to start out with one called lemon garlic dump chicken. And I have to tell you that for anyone who has been around my husband, myself, or some of his co-workers, dump chickens in their vocabulary are seagulls, because that's where you'd always find seagulls years ago, was around the dumps. But these are not made with seagulls, they are made with chicken. And you can either use chicken tenders, or you can use chicken breast, whatever. You just put everything into the crock pot: minced garlic, olive oil, parsley flakes, lemon juice, and the chicken. And actually, before you put it in the crock pot, you have it in a gallon-sized bag, and you put it in the freezer. And you let it freeze. Then you can either do it in the crock pot, still frozen, or you can cook it in the oven, or you can do it on the grill. And I've got all three choices here, so when you get these recipes, you can have it whatever way you like it. Now, my next one is my viewer recipe. This is from Alice Perry from Bellows Falls, and it is pizza in a pot. And this is, you start out with cooked pasta, or twists, or whatever. You put cooked hamburger on top of it, and you've got pepperonis, and you've got all the good things like green beans and, not green beans, green peppers, things like that. You just put it all together, and you've put it in the crock pot for, 3 or 4 hours, and till it's all heated through, and you've got this really nice kind of a pizza sort of a thing. Now, I have a hot spiced lemon drink down here in my little crock pot. And this is water, sugar, orange juice, lemon juice, pineapple juice, and then a clove, some cloves of garlic. I need to stop and start again here. Whole cloves and a cinnamon stick, there. And you just let this all heat up, and you've got a really nice warm drink for some of the cold times that are coming up. Now, I like to have a bread. So here are crock pot orange sweet rolls, and they are made with the crescent roll dough, and then some orange marmalade, brown sugar, butter, and then it has a glaze of butter, powdered sugar, and the zest and juice from one orange. You mix that all up, and I've got some more down on there. I tried making them in a round crock pot, and I had trouble getting them out, so you might want to use a longer crock pot. And then for dessert, I have pumpkin pie pudding. And that is just, it's pumpkin and some spices, just as if you were making a pie, actually. Evaporated milk, so on. And then you can put a little bit of whipped cream on top, or some ice cream if you'd rather. And you've got a really nice dessert. Thank you, Lynn, for the whipped cream. You've got a nice dessert, so you've got your whole meal here when you get all done. Lynn, your stuff looks good.
It was a busy weekend.
Yes. I'm ready to snitch one of the meatballs when we're done. So.
Well, you're welcome to one right now.
Okay, I'll grab one right now.
There you go.
Whoops, we're dripping.
It is juicy. Okay, thank you, Carolyn. I'm going to begin with a dish that I really enjoy. It's called hash brown egg brunch. And here it is. I'm going to lift it up so you can see it. Into your slow cooker, you put some frozen hash brown potatoes, bacon, onion, peppers, and then you put in some shredded cheese, eggs, and milk. Now, if I can lift this up, there you go. Cook on high for about 30 minutes and then on low for 4 hours, and it's perfect for a covered dish event or a morning get-together with family and friends. Hash brown egg bake. And now, as someone else has already mentioned, football season, I guess it was Deb, is coming along, and we have to serve those appetizers and little snacks to keep the guests happy. So if you're having a football game party or playing cards or whatever, this is one of my favorites. It's these maple glazed meatballs with pineapple chunks. Now the main ingredients, as you can see, are frozen meatballs, pineapple chunks, and it's all flavored with ketchup, soy sauce, and Vermont maple syrup. They are super delicious, and I had a tough time keeping the Channel 3 crew from snatching these before we started the show, but as soon as we're done, I know these are going to disappear very quickly. Maple glazed meatballs. Now moving on, we're going to do a soup because these cool fall days are great to use slow cookers and crock pots to put your soup in and let it cook through the day. So here we have this navy bean bacon chowder along with the beans and bacon. There are, of course, carrots in here you can see, some celery, there's some onions and even a little bit of turnip and spices. It makes 6 servings, and leftovers keep very well in the refrigerator. So I hope you'll give this a try. Now here's something a little bit different and very exotic. It's my Mexican-styled layered casserole, and take a look at this. It's very tasty, cook on low for 6 to 8 hours, and this is one of those recipes you need an aluminum foil lift to get it out of the crock pot. And to make this, it's a mixture of hominy, black beans, tomato salsa, all topped with shredded cheddar. And this is not at all spicy, but you can put in as much spice as you want. And it's a delicious south of the border recipe and easy to make as all of my recipes today. Now, I'm a huge fan of beef brisket. This is my double onion beef brisket. That is heavy. The slow cooking simmering method makes the beef so tender with a sweet, tangy flavor. And this is a really nice recipe. Along with the beef, you put in onions and celery. It's all flavored with the chili sauce, brown sugar, onion soup mix. That's where you get the double onion with the onions in the soup mix. And then pour a little of the sauce over the top, and you are in for a treat. Serve this with some mashed potato or baked potato and a salad, and hopefully you'll have some leftovers because this always tastes better the second time around. And my last recipe is right here. It's a cherry flan. It's like a cake and custard mixed together, and the slow cooker's moist heat makes delicious puddings and cakes, and I make this with a bag of cherries along with eggs, sugar, flour, evaporated milk. Best served warm. And Judy, I'm going to put a little whipped cream on. Doesn't that look good?
Looks delicious.
And do you have a crock pot at home that you use?
Of course I do.
Okay, I guess we all do. So there you go, a cherry flan.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
And I just have to say, I'm thrilled that no seagulls were harmed in making the show, Carolyn. Now, there are lots of great recipes, and you can order them, as always. You can go online to the Across the Fence website, go to uvm.edu/extension. Click on the link to Across the Fence. You'll find the recipes on the left-hand side of the web page. To get the recipes by mail, send $2 in a stamped self-addressed business-size envelope to Slow Cooker Recipes, Box 188, South Hero, Vermont, 05486. Now remember, if you're ordering the recipes, to include $2 in a stamped self-addressed envelope. Your envelope envelope will be used in the drawing for the winner of the Casserole Cookbook. If you aren't ordering today, you can still use this address to be part of our free drawing. Just enter, send along your name and address, and good luck to all of you. Thanks to all of our chefs, Carolyn, Lynn, Deb, for preparing these easy, tasty recipes. They'll be back December 1st, featuring one of our favorites, holiday recipes. So mark that down, Thursday, December 1st. In the meantime, from all of us here at Across the Fence, I'm Judy Simpson. We'll see you again next time.